and welcome back to the channel. We're Married to Vinyl, and this is another episode of Micro Discographies. And what are those?
What are those? Should we do the rules again? You have seen all of them. I'm sure you've watched them all. You know what these are. But just in case this is your first one, Micro Discographies. We're talking about small bands here with very small micro discographies. They only have a maximum of one album and a couple singles here and there, maybe, or sometimes only a couple singles, whatever. We're going to switch from, we've been doing kind of creation era or creation records type stuff. We're going to go to 4AD today.
Yeah. Everybody's sort of shoegaze ethereal favorite label.
Yeah. 1992 we are going to.
Yes, we are.
Who are we talking about?
We're talking about Swallow.
Swallow. Well, I might as well just go right to it.
Yeah.
These guys only have one album, and it's called
Blow.
It's called Blow. Okay. That's going to leave you with that one.
Settle down, 12-year-old.
Okay. Well, they came up with the name. I can't help it. So these guys are, I mean, pretty much what we got going on here. If you like Lush,
yes.
Cocteau Twins, I think A Touch of My Bloody Valentine. They are definitely like they're shoegaze adjacent. They have shoegaze-ish moments. They're dream pop, ethereal.
Yeah, so female vocals.
Inner sleeve.
Yes. And definitely their artwork is very 4AD.
Oh, yeah.
You sort of know a 4AD record when you see it.
They were a duo.
Yeah. A male-female duo.
Female vocals, yeah.
Yep. There were a couple, Mike Mason and Louise Trahey. They supplied some demos to 4AD, and Ivo particularly liked them and signed them up.
But then they had issues with him?
There were a few...
Especially Louise.
Yeah, there were a few internal struggles. They sort of, I think, 4AD started taking them in a direction they weren't particularly happy about.
We're trying to overproduce them or something.
And then there were just, creative differences.
That happens.
Yeah.
Internal conflict. And it was not with the band, it was with the label, though.
But they did eventually sort of start breaking up as well, Mike and Louise.
Yeah, that's true.
That didn't help matters. They had just
the one album. There was really no, we'll get to that. No singles off the album, just a one album concept situation here. First, one of these songs, like the first song, Love Sleep, is an instrumental. I should have brought that. There are those volume CDs. I'll show a picture of that. We have that, where they released after this album came out, and there's a vocal version of that.
Oh, really? On one of those volumes?
On one of those volumes, yeah, which is kind of weird. The second song I hear, Tastes Like Honey. At the time, I think a friend of ours played it to me back in college days, and he's like, "This is the new My Bloody Valentine." You're trying to, trick us. We're like, we kind of almost bought it for a second, It's kind of, she sings a bit like Belinda Butcher, I think, a little bit those hushed vocals, and but then you were going to talk about this little piece.
Yeah. So then later on, they released this. It was CD only release, right? Blowback. So a lot of this is mostly instrumental.
It's like half it, and then remixes or dub versions
and things like that. Versions of it. That was again on 4AD with
came out in the same year.
Yeah.
As this. Yeah.
Yeah. So there was that piece.
And then they did a bunch of demos in 1994. And you could show that one. They signed, I guess they left 4AD for whatever reasons. They went and signed a rough trade for this one EP, the Hush EP, 4 songs. There is a 12-inch version. I didn't get that at the time. They recorded I think somewhere 12 to 15 songs. They were doing another album, and they took these 4 from those sessions. And then I think in 2009, I don't know if it was Bandcamp or somewhere digitally, they released all these, Mike Mason, all the demos that they were going to have for their next album, again, recorded in 1994. And then I think you were reading something. Rough Trade at the time was going through a lot of troubles
financial difficulties. I think their financial backer fell through and things. So I think that was sort of like a victim of circumstances as far as Rough Trade went. In 4AD they had creative differences with Ivo, and then Rough Trade was just going through it at the time. So I think that sort of like put end to that, and then their relationship fell
broke
apart.
Up and,
and that was the end of Swallow. So Mike was known for his photography and some of his video work. So that's sort of what he went on to do.
He did videos for like something about Spiritualized or something, maybe Spaceman 3 even 2.
Yeah, and others. I think he did some videos for the Meatcons as well.
Oh, yeah.
So going around, and then Louise, she did some stuff afterwards, right?
She came back 20 years later, which we just found out when we were kind of researching a little for this video. Mm-hmm. She started a new band, Strata, Florida. 2014 was their first album. We've only sampled them a little bit. Definitely still in that same kind of vibe. That was on St. Marie Records, and that is a more modern shoegaze dreampop label. But yeah, she's got 3 albums. Just released one late last year, December of 2024. Well, again, I've only sampled a little bit here and there, so we'll have to
so she's still doing some stuff.
But, she got like 3 albums out now solo, and she's back. But that's basically it.
That is basically it.
That's pretty micro.
That is Swallow.
They fit the bill. One more view. There you go. Check it out if you like those bands. If you're into 4AD stuff. Maybe more people will know this band than some of the previous ones. We'll see. But definitely let us know if you've heard of them, if you like them. I think we'll try to put a link somewhere. I don't know. We haven't checked it. They're probably on Spotify. We'll put a comment if they are. Yeah. And we'll link a video or two in the at the end as well. Maybe a playlist, something like that. But definitely check them out if you like that kind of 4AD, Lush, My Bloody Valentine, Cocteau Twins, and you missed these guys. You definitely should give them a listen. I think you'll dig them.
Yeah. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's another micro discography. Thanks as always for watching. We'll be back with other things.
Yeah, there's more to come.
And more micros.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
See you later.